If your brain feels cluttered, your to-do list is endless, and every app you try feels like more chaos, then Notion might just be the fix you've been searching for. It's this incredibly powerful tool that can feel a bit intimidating at first, but once you get it, it changes everything. Today, I'm going to walk you through the ultimate Notion setup, a single, unified system that organizes your entire life, from your daily tasks to your biggest goals, and even your finances, all in one clean, beautiful workspace. This isn't just some random template I downloaded. This is the exact framework I personally use every single day to manage my work, my content creation, and my personal growth. I've spent months refining this, and now it runs like a well-oiled machine. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to build your very own life and finally get that feeling of control you've been missing. So why does Notion work so well when so many other productivity apps fall short? The secret is that Notion isn't just another productivity app, it's a thinking app. It's designed to be a blank canvas that adapts to how your brain organizes information, not the other way around. Instead of forcing you into a rigid structure of lists and cards, it gives you building blocks, pages, databases, and links to create a system that's uniquely yours. The real magic happens when you realize you can build pages that talk to each other. This is the game changer. It means your daily tasks can directly connect to your long-term goals, your projects can be linked to your budget, and your reading list can feed into your content ideas. It's like having a personal operating system where every part of your life is interconnected and works together. Think about it. If you've ever found yourself jumping between Google Docs for writing, Trello for project management, a separate notes app for random ideas, and a spreadsheet for your finances, you know how fragmented that feels. Notion lets you replace all of that with one streamlined home base. No more context switching, no more lost information. Everything has a home, and you always know where to find it. All right, let's dive into the dashboard. This is the command center of the entire system. When you first open it up, you shouldn't feel overwhelmed. You should feel empowered. Here's what the layout looks like. At the very top, we have a simple navigation bar with icons that take you to the main sections of your life, OS like goals, projects, and finances. Right below that is a quick capture area. This is crucial for getting random ideas, thoughts, or to-dos out of your head immediately so they don't distract you. Just type it in and you can sort it later. Then we have the core of the daily view, a minimalist habit tracker and a daily planner. This is where you see your top 3 priorities for the day at a glance. But the most powerful part is the linked databases. You'll see windows into your master task list, your current projects, and a summary of your finances. Everything is interconnected. For example, if you check off a task that's part of a bigger project, that progress automatically updates on your main dashboard. You see the needle move in real time. I call this the LifeOS approach, one page to rule them all. It gives you a high-level overview of your entire life without having to click through a dozen different pages. Now, let's break down how to build the core pages that power this entire dashboard. You don't need 100 different pages. You just need a few powerful, interconnected ones. First up is the Daily Planner. This is a simple but effective page. It includes a spot for your top 3 priorities for the day, no more, no less, to keep you focused. I also use time blocks to schedule my day visually and a section for daily notes or a quick journal entry. Next is the Tasks and Projects database. This is the engine of your productivity. Every task and project gets its own entry, and you can organize them with tags like work, personal, or content. You can view this database as a list, a calendar, or a Kanban board, whatever works best for you. Then we have the Finance Tracker. I keep this super simple, a table for income and another for expenses. Each entry can be categorized, and because it's in Notion, you can connect it directly to your monthly financial goals. And finally, the Goals Dashboard. This is where you map out your vision. I split mine into quarterly milestones, And for each goal, I list the key habits and projects linked to it. The beauty of using Notion for this is the automation. You can use simple formulas to create progress bars that visually show how close you are to completing a goal, or track completion rates for your habits. This visual feedback is incredibly motivating. If you're sitting there thinking, "This looks amazing, but I'm not a designer and I don't have time to build this from scratch," don't worry. That's where templates come in. They can save you literally hours of work. There are some fantastic creators out there who have shared their systems. Ali Abdaal's Ultimate Notion Setup is a gold standard for productivity. Thomas Frank has an incredible, comprehensive LifeOS template that inspired a lot of my own system. You can find these online, duplicate them into your own Notion account, and start customizing. Or you can create your own simplified version from scratch using the basic building blocks. Just start with columns to organize your layout. Add some nice icons to make it visually appealing, and use synced blocks to repeat information like your navigation bar across multiple pages. And don't forget about widgets. To really give your dashboard that aesthetic, functional vibe, you can embed widgets from sites like Indify or Widgetbox. You can add a live weather forecast, a custom clock, or even progress bars that track the year. It's these little touches that make your Notion setup feel less like a tool and more like your own personal space. To make your Notion system truly powerful and almost self-sufficient, you need to connect it with the other tools you already use. This is where integrations and automation come in. This is the advanced level, but it's what turns a good system into a great one. You can connect Notion with tools like Google Calendar, so your events automatically appear in your daily planner. Or you can use a service like Zapier or Make.com to create automations. For instance, you could set up a rule where every time you star an email in Gmail, it automatically creates a new task in your Notion inbox. You can also automatically log completed tasks into a done list or schedule recurring reminders for weekly reviews. The goal is to get your Notion system running on autopilot as much as possible. This is where productivity truly compounds. These small systems that save you a few minutes every day turn into hours of saved time every week. It frees up your mental energy to focus on what actually matters, instead of on managing your system. So, with all these pieces in place, what does this actually look like in a real-world workflow? Here's a peek into how I use my Notion system daily. In the morning, the first thing I do is open my dashboard and check my top 3 goals for the day. This immediately centers me and reminds me of what's most important before the chaos of emails and messages begins. Throughout the afternoon, I use the dashboard to track my progress. I'll time block my tasks and check things off as I go. Seeing those tasks disappear from my to-do list and watching the project progress bars move forward gives me a little dopamine hit and keeps me motivated. Then, at the end of the day, I do a quick review. I'll look at what I accomplished, move any unfinished tasks to the next day, write a few lines in my gratitude journal, which is also built right into my Notion daily page. This whole process takes maybe 15 minutes a day, but the impact is huge. The system keeps me accountable, grounded, and way less stressed. Because I know that everything has a home and nothing is falling through the cracks. Look, you don't need to build a perfect, all-encompassing Notion system on day one. In fact, you shouldn't even try. The key is to just start with the essentials: a simple task list, a page for your goals, and let it grow and evolve as you go. Your system should adapt to your life, not the other way around. If you want a head start, I've linked my personal Notion template down in the description below. You can duplicate it directly into your own account and start building your LifeOS today. Tweak it, break it, and make it your own. If you found this video helpful and you're ready to get your life organized, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe for more content on building better systems for your life. And share this video with that one friend who's still trying to organize their entire life across 10 different apps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.